Chief Minister of Assam Himanta Biswa Sharma on Monday said that the state's GDP is potentially projected to be close to rupees 10 lakh crore by 2026. The current year's GDP, the Chief Minister said, is estimated to be around rupees 5.65 lakh crore, registering a growth of 14.7%, which is unprecedented. Sharma also said that the state has recorded 18% tax buoyancy in terms of internal revenue collection, which, he says, reflects the vibrancy of the state economy. After a lot of festivities and celebrations on the New Year's Eve on Sunday, people woke up to a cold wave and dense fog in the national capital, with a minimum temperature recorded at 9 degrees centigrade. The IMD, meanwhile, put out a warning for dense fog in the national capital in the first week of 2024, with the minimum temperature likely to hover between 8 and 9 degrees Celsius, because of which both air and railway services continue to suffer due to the persistent cold wave conditions in northern India. ISRO on Monday ushered in 2024 with the successful launch of its first X-ray polarimeter satellite that will offer insights into black holes in space, making the country only the second to conduct an experiment with such celestial objects. India and Pakistan on Monday exchanged a list of their nuclear installations under a bilateral pact that prohibits the two sides from attacking each other's atomic facilities, a practice that's been continuing since 1992. The pact mandates the two countries to inform each other of nuclear installations and facilities to be covered under the agreement on the very first day of January of every calendar year. The exchange of the list came under frosty ties between the two countries over the Kashmir issue, as well as cross-border terrorism. Traditionally known for its political significance, the iconic Lal Chowk, the commercial hub of Srinagar, transformed into a vibrant hub of New Year celebrations on Sunday night. Local artists adorned the square with colorful installations, and a diverse crowd gathered for celebration. People were singing and dancing at Lal Chowk, which got a major facelift last year ahead of the G20 summit. Athar Amir Khan, the Srinagar Municipal Corporation Commissioner and CEO of Srinagar Smart City, described this occasion as something the city has never seen before. Bangladesh's Nobel laureate economist Dr. Muhammad Yunus was sentenced to 6 months in jail by a court for violating the labor laws on Monday. But the 83-year-old economist, who was present in court, sought bail after the ruling in exchange for 5,000 taka bonds. However, the verdict is said to be politically motivated by his supporters ahead of the January 7 general elections. Israel struck down 2 apparent drones launched by the Islamic Resistance in Iraq, which is a coalition of Iran-backed paramilitary groups towards the northern part of the Jewish nation late on Sunday. The development came as Hamas fired over 20 rockets towards the central and southern Israel as the country ringed in the new year after a difficult 2023 following the Palestinian terror group's sudden attack on October 7 and Israel's subsequent counteroffensive. Jailed former Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan's nomination papers for the February 8th general elections were rejected due to his conviction in the offence of moral turpitude in a corruption case and his conviction in the famous Tosha Khana case. Election Commission of Pakistan rejected the nomination papers of the 71-year-old Pakistani, Tehreek-e-Insaf party founder, and also several of his senior colleagues. A powerful 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck western Japan, after which immediate tsunami warnings prompted in Ishikawa. Shortly after the quake, the Japanese public broadcaster warned torrents of water could reach as high as 5 meters and urged people to flee to highlands or the top of a nearby building as quickly as possible. However, the repercussions of the disaster affected a huge chunk of the population, leaving approximately 32,700 households without electricity, compelling tens of thousands to evacuate and bringing emergency aid and supplies as the region grapples with the aftermath of the disaster. Year 2024 is going to be a year of sport enthusiasts, as the year is set to witness some major sporting events, starting with AFC Asian Cup, which is likely to start on January 12th and will go on till 10th of February in Qatar. Sunil Chhetri will lead the Indian side. The much-awaited T20 World Cup 2024 is scheduled from June 4th to June 30th. That's going to be held in West Indies and the US. The Women's Cricket T20 World Cup will take place in Bangladesh in September-October 2024, although the schedule is yet to be announced. Paris will host the Paralympics in 2024. The event will take place from August 28 to September 8. 2024 will also see the Under-19 World Cup set to be hosted in South Africa between January 19 to February 11th. Gangwon, South Korea will host the Winter Youth Olympics between January 19th and February 1st. The marquee test series with the Border Gavaskar Trophy on the line will be hosted by Australia later this year. It is likely to start in the first week of December, involving 4 tests.